Now that I have all of my patterns finished, it is time for me to paint. Depending on the color that you are using, you will get some colors. I have two colors here. They're a little bit hard to tell the difference. This is liquid watercolor, so you're going to look at the edge. You can see this one is the yellow green and that is the green. So this one is lighter than that one. When you use watercolors, you want to use water. So you're going to dip your brush just in the water. And then I'm going to start with this yellow green. I'm going to get some on my brush. And I'm going to paint this area over here. Now, I worked hard when I was coloring so that all of my white disappeared. Now, maybe I want to stop and change colors here once I get done with the misses. So then I will, instead of washing out my brush and switching colors, I want to try and paint all the things I want this color first. So I'm going to grab a little more paint, and I'm going to use that color inside all these little circles. I can make my pattern stand out more by painting with the pattern, by using a lighter color on the inside and a darker color on the outside. Those will stand out. On here, on my stripes here, I can paint one stripe a light green, and then the next stripe can be a dark green. So I'm painting and skipping, painting and skipping. Now what do I want to do here? Maybe on this one, I'll do this one all green, this one the lighter green. Now do you see how the paint is just running away from that yellow crayon? And this one. Maybe on this one, I'm going to paint the outside. So not the triangles. This will take a little bit of time if you want to do a good job. But remember, art is not a race. We want to show our best. So we have to take our time. And I'm just going to carefully continue until I get all of my white painted. Now that I have all of the light green painted that I want, it's time for me to switch colors. When you switch colors, that is when you need to clean out your brush totally. So I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to tap it at the bottom of the water container. You can see that the green is starting to come out. And it's important to note that I'm not pressing really hard. I'm not making any noise and I'm not doing any splashing. So this, if you want to swipe it on the outside, you can, but you should not tap on the edges because that will spray water places onto your artwork or onto your neighbor's artwork. So now I'm going to go and do some darker colors. I'm going to start where I started last time. So this is the paint that I did first, so that is going to be the driest. I'm going to paint next to that to help avoid maybe the blending of the colors. Sometimes it can look neat, but if you want to keep the colors separate, then you have to be careful. So I'm going to take and just go right over the top. This you can see a little bit better how it kind of runs away from the paint. I am not pressing very hard with this. Watercolor should not be much work. It's just a gentle paint. The tip of my brush is touching the paper. The metal part is not. I am not pressing hard. I'm just taking my time and filling in the space. The color can start to fade, and you can do one of two things. You can add some water to your brush to help extend the paint, or if you want it to get darker because you don't like that it's getting lighter, you can add more paint. So now I have that whole big area painted with the darker green. Now I'm going to just continue to fill in the rest of my spot.